Hey guys, how's it going? This video might be released or might not be released, but there's a interview video on Benzinga for the CEO of Voyager, and Voyager is a company that I cover and I follow intensively because I am a shareholder and I really believe in the long-term vision of this company. Short term, I don't know what the stock price is going to do, and I actually haven't even seen this interview video yet, but I'm going to do a recording, and then after that I will give you my thoughts on the whole interview after the video is done. This is a weekend video, but if I don't get monetized for this video, then I might not put it out, but maybe I'll put it out regardless of monetization or not, because I don't care. At the end of the day, it's not that much money getting monetized on YouTube for this kind of stuff. So anyways, let's play the video and I'll talk more about it.
Yo, yo, yo. I look dark in the room, but it's okay. What's up? What's up, Steve Ehrlich? Congratulations on your strong-ass earnings last night. Luke was doing some analysis prior. You should have seen his analysis. It was pretty thorough. It was pretty funny. Yeah, what do you have to say for yourself?
Congrats to my team for all the work they did. It's exciting when things come together. The business really is growing. And it wasn't just the March quarter that we announced. We also gave some data on April and May and how we're blowing, we're blowing up and we're really growing. So it was a great quarter. We're excited by it. But as I said at the end of the analyst call yesterday, which had over 1,000 people listening, by the way, that's just the beginning. We're just getting started. There's a long way for us to go. And that was just the beginning of what we're building.
Gotcha. And did you guys yesterday talk a little bit about the VGX, the Voyager coin?
Oh, we did. We talked about the swap that is being worked on, that we're working really closely with some of the big exchanges, and to have hopefully get that done in the very near future, to have that token swapped, so we get the staking rewards. Although you can still get 7% today, but have that be the first piece of our Voyager loyalty program puzzle. It's not that far away. Working with the exchanges to get that done.
How long does that take?
It takes, we're working every day with the exchanges on getting that done. So
okay,
no
cool.
set time frame, but not too far away.
Got it. There's some questions in the chat. I'm just going to go to it because this guy's been a loyal listener for a while. Tony, I know the answers, but he wants to know, are you guys still paying a 9% dividend?
We pay 9% interest on the USDC.
On the USDC, not you.
Yep.
USDC.
Yep. Yeah, no. The stock does not pay a dividend yet. We reinvest all our dollars back into marketing. But yes, we still pay 9% on USDC.
Luke was concerned when crypto prices were falling, like when Bitcoin or Ethereum was falling in price. He thought maybe the 9% would get reduced on the USDC, or that you could forget even the 9% get reduced, that we could lose some of our money on the USDC. Can you tell Luke if his concern is valid or not valid?
Invalid. We did not see one loan default at all when crypto went, I think it was 2 Tuesdays ago. It dropped 25% in like hours, all because of our friends on the other side of the world in China and everyone's crypto buddy in Elon Musk.
Got it. And so,
all right, that's good. That makes me feel a lot better.
So should we put more money in USDC, Luke?
We should maybe put more money in USDC. Jason was ready yesterday, Steve, and I'm like, well, we had some volatility. Let's bring Steve on the show. Get a sense, make sure we still understand everything right, and then he can go put more money in.
Yeah.
Well, look, not a bad call, but I think overall the volatility in the market is really good for a business like ours. I mean, no loan defaults. Our capital position, if you look at it on the financials that we filed, I think our working capital is about 200 million. So everything's safe, everything's secure. Interest is, you're getting your interest paid timely. And when it's volatile like that, our volume increases because we all know agency brokerages, and whether it is traditional online or if it's crypto, when there's volatility, we get more trades, which means more volume, which means more revenue, which means more profit. Plain and simple.
And something that I want to call out too, Steve, is you're being humble about the numbers from yesterday. But guys, we're talking about a company that grew revenue from 3.5 million to 60 million quarter over quarter, and then put out even stronger like usage numbers for the quarter that we're in right now. I mean, it's unreal. I mean, it's like unprecedented. I don't know if I can say it's unprecedented, but I don't know of other situations like that. I mean, it's an amazing job you guys have done.
Well, there's only one way to be as a company, and you guys know me well. We've been friends for a long time. You got to stay humble. We execute our business plan. We're excited about everything we're doing. Our numbers are, they speak for themselves, as Luke, you just pointed out. I'll tell you this: for our entire fiscal year, June 30th, 2020, we did 1.1 million of revenue. Already for the 9 months, we're at 65. I think it's 65 million. April was good. May was good. June will be good. You could kind of do the numbers, and analysts have put some numbers out in reports and what they expect for the fourth quarter and what our annual number would be. You're probably right. I haven't seen a company in 3 years do what we've done. Comes with growing pains. We know that, everything does. And we deal with them and we address them, and we're doing the best we can. But I don't think I've seen a company, in 3 years grow that fast, and we're excited by it. But as I said when I started, we're just getting started.
And Steve, can you talk about the product roadmap a little bit?
Wait, before you go to that, Luke, what about talking to the stock, or what about NASDAQ uplisting?
Great question. Look, our goal is to get NASDAQ listed. There's a lot of work that has to get done for that, but our goal is to get there. We're working really hard towards that. We have a top 4 accounting firm working with us on getting us there. But our first step, as we've been open about, is getting us to the Toronto Stock Exchange, graduating up and being able to be listed on there so more large funds can actually hold us, because there are some restrictions for funds in Canada being able to hold to hold CSE companies. But first step, TSX, hopefully in the very near future as well, and we'll get to NASDAQ from there.
And one more question. Someone was asking about the USDC being safe. I know you said you saw no defaults on that 25% drop because of China and Elon. If there were some defaults, would your USDC or would my USDC be at risk?
There's not going to be defaults. You're asking about hypotheticals. That's not going to happen. We haven't seen it. Okay. It hasn't. Look, and what I tell consumers is this: there have been 2 major drops in crypto in the last 14 months, 15 months, right? March of last year, crypto dropped from Bitcoin, and not, and I say crypto, I say, Bitcoin, I'm bringing them all together. Yep. Bitcoin went from 8,500, 8,800 March 12th of last year, March 10th, to 3,500. There wasn't any defaults in the system. It dropped from 42 to 28,000. Bottomed at 28,000. Yep. Just last 2 weeks ago, no defaults. So, the system isn't over levered to the point where there's any problems there, and we monitor that every single day. And so you could feel safe with your funds.
Got it. And there was one thing: the coin, people are buying this VGX, like they're excited about it. What makes like this coin better than other coins?
Look, it's an ecosystem coin. It's very similar to the Binance coin that they've grown globally to be multi-billion-dollar value. It's an ecosystem coin for us where it's extremely important to everything we're putting together. It builds brand loyalty. It brings consumer loyalty. You get rewards with using the token. It's a very important aspect for everything we're doing moving forward, because it's our idea of hotel and airline rewards, but we're doing it on the blockchain. So it's even better. Got
it. We got to get the Zynga coin on your network. So you have your coins that
we need a Zynga coin. We need a Zynga coin. When are we going to do it? Let's do it.
I thought, like, Luke, you were done with getting the Zynga coin paperwork all done. What was the delay? Why isn't it launched?
Our dude went to Mexico for 10 days.
So then maybe we need another dude.
We need another dude. Maybe that's what we like. We should go to that conference in Miami.
I'm there. You guys should come. You should come. Come down, say hello, and anyone who's here, who's here should come visit our booth. We're partnered with our buddies at Market Rebellion that we're doing the JV on the stock side with. We have a booth, and come see us. I'm happy to see everyone.
Are you staying in a hotel, or are you staying with your family?
I'm not telling you what hotel I'm staying at.
Well, everything's like all booked up. It's crazy.
I've been booked for quite some time.
I just booked flights. Hotels are like crazily booked. This is like a crescendo moment. I feel like I mean, the hotels are crazily booked. I've never seen it like this.
You're like family. So if you need a room, as long as I don't have one king bed, you could have the other bed. You could have the double.
Yeah.
We'll just put a divider in the bed, make it COVID safe.
No way. I am not sleeping in the same bed with Jason Raznick. Not happening. No shot.
That would tank the stock price.
That would probably would. You could have the other bed.
Yeah, thanks. All right. So then, Luke, you want about product roadmap. So go ahead with your thing, Luke.
Yeah. I was just curious if you could speak to product roadmap a little bit, Steve. I've seen somebody in the chat talking about the crypto debit card that you've alluded to in the past, but just anything on the horizon that we should be on the lookout for is interesting.
Yeah, all good. All good stuff. Our product roadmap. First and foremost, we're as I've stated probably with you guys here too, is we're scaling the infrastructure, and that's number one priority is continue to scale the infrastructure. We announced 540,000 funded accounts, which is double where we were at the end of March, just as of the other day. 1.6 million users on the platform. So this system continues to scale. So the product roadmap, debit card. I have the mock-ups of the debit card. I see them. They're in. It's pretty cool. I'm one of these days I'll share it just so people can see that it actually exists. We're working with our payment provider at UCO and our bank, Metropolitan Commercial, to get that launched, and we're working hard at that. But again, bringing that into the product when we still have a little bit more scaling to do is kind of asinine. And then I get people yell at me on Twitter, why would you bring a debit card to market when your system's not stable enough? Yeah, good point. So we'll get that to where we were and bring the debit card. We're closing in on the international expansion and what we're doing there. So those are pretty big pieces for us. And then don't forget the stocks. We have a clearing firm we're working with. We're working through the money flows on that. And we're excited by that partnership so we can bring stock trading as well. Those are 4 pretty big items on our roadmap, that will be here soon.
You need Benzinga News with that stock stuff,
Yeah, and we're working on it. That. I had it in my old business way back. I think we were one of the early adopters of Benzinga News, and we'll get it on our platform. Let me scale. Let me get this. Let me get it to the proper scale here, and we will put Benzinga News on our platform.
Yeah,
you heard it here.
You guys heard it here. We should send Steve all the swag. Have we sent you swag in a while?
I've got the old blue T-shirt that I think has.
Jesus, Jason, you're asking to sleep in his bed in the hotel, and you haven't even sent him a
T-shirt. Give me swag.
What the heck?
Give me swag. Yeah, I don't get it.
I mean, that's crazy. Okay, that's crazy. So, Aaron Thomas, if you're listening, get some. Let's go get some swag here. So we'll take care of that. We'll take care of that. All right, Luke. Any more on the product roadmap?
No. I mean that was the one that I wanted to make sure we got to. So, and the press release says it all. The numbers say it all. Again, guys, if you don't know the company, check it out. They again, quarter over quarter, not even year over year, quarter over quarter revenue, $3.5 million to $60 million. I mean, the numbers speak volumes to Steve, what you and the team have done.
Again, I appreciate that. I mean, the team, I have a world-class team that's getting bigger and stronger and deeper with people coming in from some really brand name recognizable companies that want to work for Voyager. And we're excited by that and where we're going, the product, the team. We couldn't be happier where we are. But again, I'll just continue to say it. We're just beginning. We got a lot more work to do. And, we got a world to conquer.
And you guys are doing it. I mean, the amount of accounts you're opening is freaking insane. I mean, how many accounts did you open in April?
We announced 130,000 in the month of April, and we announced that May has already surpassed April.
I mean, Jason, Voyager was one of the very few solutions where users could access Doge. Yeah. Basically had Robinhood and Voyager.
That's true. So what about another question in the chat? What about the will there ever be a web browser version?
Yeah, we're scaling that. You know, we had one in beta where, you know, we had a bunch of people testing it and giving us input. So we will bring that back to life in a full version over the next 6 odd months or so. Where everything needs to be scaled, right? You can't just take a platform and just throw it out there and say, hey guys, use it, because then I'll get the F-bombs over Twitter, their DMs or the eggs at my house about why it doesn't work. So, you know, everything's got the right path. You know, we have gone from, you know, we 4x'd our staff in literally 4 months, and it's all related to growing all these products. And I wish it was easy as Sabrina Sabrina on Bewitched, where I could just wiggle my nose and it's done, but it doesn't kind of work that way. So we're getting there, and we will be where we want to be in the near future with a lot of these products.
No, it's amazing. I remember when it started. This crypto exchange. I'm like, oh, it's a crowded marketplace. That was like 5 years ago.
You told me when I started 3 years ago, I was nuts. But so did my brothers, so did my family. It doesn't really matter. I am nuts. You know that.
Yep. How many years ago did you start it? 3 years ago or 4 years ago? 5 years ago? What?
We started, and someone corrected me. It wasn't Sabrina. Sabrina was the teenage witch. It was Samantha on Bewitched. So I stand corrected. We didn't start hiring people to.
I was wondering who the Sabrina person was. I was like, Sabrina, what?
Wait, you didn't watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Jason?
Never. I had no idea what he's talking about. I'm like, this is like an inappropriate comment about Sabrina, and I didn't even know what he was talking about. But
I'm glad you went on for Genius Brain, so you would have been like, "What's Marvel?" I mean,
okay, wait. When did it start? When did you start hiring people?
We didn't make our first hire to mid February 2018. So in 3 years, we're at where we are today. It's pretty crazy story. Pretty crazy ride. Great team, getting bigger, deeper. You know, so it's exciting. It's exciting times to be in this space. We're changing the world. We're changing the way things get done, especially in the financial services.
Do you get tired ever?
No, I have Red Bull and coffee. Why would I ever get tired?
Yes. That is a man after my own heart. Let's go.
Look, you know, I was taught this a long time ago from my father. You know, if you're not there working, there's somebody else who is. So you better keep trying to stay ahead of everybody else. Everybody always is talking about, you know, we're trying to catch the big guys, right? But I also worry about people who are trying to, you know, catch me. So if I'm not working, one of those guys probably is, and I'm going to lose my gap. I need to stay ahead of all these people. So, you know, sleep, you know, I'll get there when I'm 70. I'm not 70 yet.
You guys like that work ethic? You guys like that?
I love it.
Someone said you'll be the Amazon of financial services in 5 years.
That's a really nice compliment. If I could be the Amazon of anything in 5 years, that'd be nice. One of the analysts actually said that on the only other company he saw grow this fast on the analyst call yesterday. He compared us, I think George Stone or Hallam was Amazon.
Really?
Yep.
That's impressive. That's impressive. So yeah, Amazon, if you can get in now, I mean, I sold my Amazon shares at $10. See, if I didn't sell, it'll be worth like 10 million today. Guys, this Voyager is at like $20 right now.
Yeah, so I'm reading some of these questions. So let me address one or two of these questions here. We've had a little delays in our Cardano stuff. We're working towards that and getting that up to speed, but that stuff should all take care of itself in the near future. So that Luna staking, I see that question. Working on that. We announced a relationship with Blockdaemon. So that one of the reasons we announced this partnership with Blockdaemon and their staking nodes is so that we can offer more coins to stake. So hang tight. We're working towards it. We get it. I get 50 of those texts every day when Luna staking. We'll get there. Trust me. It's definitely on the short-term roadmap to do more with Blockdaemon. You know, those are two questions I see that I get a lot that I just wanted to address.
Awesome.
Yep. All right. Well, you guys, he's answered the questions. I'm telling you, one of the most ethical persons I know, and kindest, and the stock. I mean, we brought him on when the stock was at 60 cents on the show. 60 cents it was on. So if you guys aren't retired, you know, I don't know what to say, but 60 cents is when we brought Steve on. And Steve, as you can hear it in his voice, when the stock was at 60 cents till today, which is a ginormous increase, he hasn't changed. His voice is the exact same. He doesn't act cocky of any sort. He just knows it's working harder, and it's a day one approach.
I appreciate those words. It's working hard every day. That's our job. That's what we're trying to do. We have, you know, investors, customers, employees, token holders, all that. We have a lot of constituents that rely on us to do our job every day and work hard. And I think anytime you're part of something that we are, public company, consumer facing product, your job is to deliver your best effort every single day to those constituents. That's your job. You know, it might not always work out the way you want, but that's your job. You know, come to work hard every day and give it 110%, and make sure you're doing the best for those constituents. Otherwise, you're not doing what you're paid to do, and that's the mentality of my entire team.
Right. I mean, that's should be, yeah, that's awesome. Two last questions. I don't think you're doing a share buyback because you're investing in the business right now. So I don't think a share buyback would make sense, but maybe I'm wrong. Someone asked that. And then other question.
There was a buyback maybe a month or two ago.
He announced. You're right. That's true. He did announce. Yeah, that's true.
We announced it about a month ago, which gives us the ability to buy back our stock over the next 12 months, starting May 30th. That if we believe our stock is at a price that we think is not reasonable, considering, you know, where we are as a company and our growth, we have the cash and we're generating free cash flow now. You know, we could use that to buy back stock if we feel it's undervalued.
Okay. And that's one. And the second question is there an email address if someone has a question about account not being,
all right. So yeah, I see that. There's two things. support@investvoyager.com.
Okay, guys, support@investvoyager.com.
Yeah. So I will say a couple of things related to that. If you've got yourself locked out of your account, you changed your phone, your password, you know, you got something with your multi-factor. And again, I think I said it to you guys last time I was here. Everybody should go to multi-factor authentication, stop the SMS text. The safest way to protect your funds at Voyager or any other online broker, and your email, if you're on Yahoo or wherever, is go to a multi-factor 2FA. Google Mail, anyone who doesn't do that, you're taking unnecessary risk with personal identifiable information. So do that. So why does it take some time? You got to email support, get your account reaccess. We got to make sure you are who you are if we're going to give people back access to an account. So that takes a little bit of time. And others who can't get in is probably because they failed the KYC on the initial go. 80% of our people actually, when they open an account, get through the KYC with no problems. The 20% that fail usually have something wrong. They may have fat fingered their social security number, typed their email wrong, a bunch of reasons why, and that will take time to get through too.
Yeah, and guys, I have a Voyager account. I haven't had any issues. I know there's people that have issues, and they're opening up 170,000 accounts a month. You're gonna, run into stuff. Sky1187, email them, and if you don't get a response, forward it to us at powerhour@benzinga.com, and we'll help you. Okay, so they're hiring, they're doing all this stuff, and they will take care of you. I promise. That's what they do, and this is a company that is one to watch. We brought it on here at 60 cents, and it's at $20 now. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. All right, just kidding. All right, Steve, thanks for coming on. We appreciate it. Congrats on the success, and I'm sure we'll be watching more and looking forward to more and more good times.
Well, you guys, as always, good friends of ours. Appreciate being on. You reaching out. Thanks for having me, and look forward to catching up with you guys. And the offer's there, Jace. If you need a room, I'll make sure I got 2 double beds. You get 1 double bed, I got the other.
Yeah, the rooms are. So I was like, who do I know that lives there? I gotta, so Just my So we'll see.
You have to pretend you're like going to check out a venue for a Benzinga event and get one of the hotels to comp you a room.
Yeah, that's a good idea. There you go. Good idea.
Well, you just gave that trick away, so now everybody's going to pretend they're with Benzinga.
Everybody's going to go as like a Benzinga employee. Yeah, you're to check out the venue.
Yep.
So, all right, guys.
All right.
Well, thanks. I'll speak
Thanks.
to you guys
Talk to
soon.
you soon. Yep.
Yeah,
Bye.
Steve.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Damn, I wish I was the original investors at 60 cents. I'd be so happy right now, but yeah, it is what it is, and I have to buy all the way up around $23, $24, $25. But whatever. I don't care. I still think that the stock price will go higher if the company continues to execute on this strategy. And then another few things I wanted to bring up was international expansion coming soon. Very excited for that. I hope that I will be able to use that platform in Canada in the near future here. I hope so. I hope sometime in June we'll be able to I'll be able to set up my own platform for Voyager. Cross my fingers and hope that comes true. But anyways, that is it for my video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for future updates and have a great day. Bye.